Opening up is scary and always hard. Being myself with strangers let down your guard. I wish I could put this off for some other day, but the way I keep it is giving it away. Thank you for agreeing to meet with me. You know, I've always thought that even the hardest conversations can be a little bit easier with some coffee. Because a few days ago when you left Union Station, you were very frustrated. And I understand why, because you've been working really hard to get off the streets, man. I know the feeling. And I'm sorry that there's still no beds available. I know you're all out of hope, man, but please, just stay. Give me a chance, just talking. Is that okay? You know, it's a blessing I can buy you a cup of coffee today. Because there was a time I didn't have a penny, much less a nice cup of coffee. Because I learned to live with being on the streets. But there was a before. I was a union carpenter. I made some good money, even had my own place. I have my lady, my love. I mean, she's my light. And to tell you the truth, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for her. Because she's never given up on me. Even when I didn't have the strength to go on, she was the one person that reminded me that, yes, I can keep on going. I also have an awesome dog, Sir Watkins, a.k.a. Matty. He has shown me so much unconditional love. I can't imagine my life without him. So would it be okay if I shared some of my story with you? Because if this helps with putting you at ease, I'm not here with any judgment. See, all I have is my story to share. See, my life's been no Dickens novel. So I won't bore you with I am born or I grew up. No, I am from El Sereno. And I was blessed to have always lived in the same household well into my adult life. My dad worked 2 jobs to make sure we all had everything we needed, even the things a child would like a BMX bike. I'm the youngest of 5. And I thought it was normal. My mother had nervous breakdowns. See, years later, she was diagnosed with bipolar schizophrenia. See, my mom would have these episodes. Things would be fine for a few months. You know, she'd stop taking her meds. She'd start feeling better. And soon enough, she had us moving furniture around because she saw a bunny behind the TV or the couch. Or someone would drive by with loud music playing and that would trigger her. And she would swear they had my sister and they were hurting her. You know, I couldn't realize how much these moments could shape my life. You know, having to face the embarrassment of neighbors and kids, calling my mom crazy, having to hide all those feelings of fear of her next episode, and then discovering how numbing alcohol and substances can be to all the trauma in my life. And you know what's funny? How you think what happens to you as a kid just stays back there? How all those memories fade into nothingness? And then decades later, you can't put down the meth pipe, hoping the next hit will numb the pain, fade out the voices, erase the memory completely. But no matter how much I chased the dragon, you know, that perfect high to erase it all, it just trapped me more and more. You look a bit surprised. What is it, that I won't look like a tweaker? I look too healthy to have been down that road? See, sometimes I can't believe it myself, or rather, I can't believe I'm still here. And it turns out it started because of a place I went by often when I volunteered with the Humane Society. It's where I met Matty. I found a flyer for Union Station. Was getting high about every day, and being high sure doesn't pay. And that's when you got to know you're not okay. I lost my job, I lost control, and I knew without a doubt, unless I changed, my time was running out. See, I showed up at Union Station and met with a counselor who asked me point blank if I thought I was an alcoholic or a drug user. And at that moment, I realized all these instances in my life had one thing in common, one constant: chaotic drug use. It's plain to see, it's for junkies, not for me. But if not this, what's gonna set me free? They asked me straight, do you need help? They said I couldn't have a doubt. So am I sure? 'Cause time is running out. And suddenly I felt completely broken. And I wanna run right out that door, 'cause I don't wanna be some helpless junkie who needs someone else to help control the way he acts. But I'm way too old to go to jail again, and way too young to throw my life away. And maybe I should be a man and just admit the facts. I need some help and some support. I had my pride, I had my will, but being stubborn doesn't pay. And man, you got to know you're not okay. So I said yes, my life's a mess, and I know without a doubt I need your help, 'cause time is running out. That was 17 years ago. And I never forget the counselor who did my intake, Sean Morrissey. I mean, he was always straight with me, because we'd have to check in daily until beds opened up. So I understand your frustration, and I'm being as real can be when I say it all worked out. Union Station really helped make it happen, from housing to recovery, to eventually getting my guard card. Imagine that, like a guy like me with a record and a messed up past, getting a job as a security guard. See, Union Station took a chance on me, and I can see there was always a light in my life I couldn't see then. It's little things that remind you you're not alone, helping you, 'cause you can't do it on your own. I see you nodding, because you know what I'm talking about. I discovered things about myself while working my recovery program. I saw how chaotic drug use had broken me down. And I knew I needed help. I wanted to get help. I just didn't know how to get help. See, I had normalized the crazy, weird meth urges, and I didn't see how those urges were part of a cycle. And I didn't know how to break those barriers. And remember how I told you that there's always those little moments that kind of give you that gentle push to not give up? So, at my first meeting, a gentleman walked up to me and told me, look, if you're going to stay here, you might as well start off right. You better come into this meeting and stick to the positive and ignore the negative. And I felt the gentle push. And I walked in. Even when my days were filled with fear, even when couldn't see hope was near, even when I needed to hear, just let love lead the way. Even then my eyes could not see past. Even then my life was an impasse. Even then my heart wanted to hear, please let love lead the way. That was when faith gave me the first step. That was when hope gave me the next step. That was when I could take every step and let love lead the way. Now and then when life throws a curveball, now and then I just have to recall. Now and then I can handle it all, because love leads the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know much about God, but I know I'm not alone. I don't know much about church, but I'm trying to atone. I don't think I'm a good man yet, though I get better every day. Riding high on hope and trust, another California boy who's just making my way. Now I know I am never alone. Now I know no one does it alone. Now I know that if love leads the way, I can grow day by day. Here's the chance to listen to your heart. Here's the place to give you a fresh start. And in time you'll be able to say, I am making my way. And that step was the first of many on this journey. Because I love helping people, even though at times it can be tiring. But after our last meeting, when you left and said you were giving up, see, I again felt a gentle push. See, I was reminded how when everything seemed so bleak, even after I was doing everything I was supposed to do, but that push kept me going to work up to security manager, then working in outreach, and becoming a housing navigator, to managing a few programs, and now being director of all 5 of our interim housing sites. And I look at you right now. I see that hope in your eyes. I recognize that same look, wanting so badly to change, but you just don't know how to do it. And that gentle nudge you're feeling, I see it. I used to be fighting demons, and I fought hard. Now I do what I have to stay on guard. I'm working on staying sober from day to day, and the way I keep it, it's giving it away. See, I keep my sobriety by sharing it with others. I keep on this path by showing others that yes, it is possible. I'm loving this brand new life, and it feels so good. I'm trying to give something back to my neighborhood. I'm happy and I get happier day by day, and the way I keep it, it's giving it away. See, that first step you're taking is the most difficult. Hopeless, I know you're feeling hopeless, but focus on your future like there is nothing else. Fearless, you'll learn you can be fearless, and I'll believe in you till you believe in yourself. And after that first step comes the next step, then the next one, and so on. And I'm sure that one day you will look back and you will be able to share your story. Every great story starts with a single word. You've got an important voice and it should be heard. Promise yourself you'll give it a try and stay. And I know you'll keep it someday by giving it away.